And there's the whistle, and we are underway. Kalamazoo controlling. And now a pass a little too far and taken away by Laura Karsten, and the Thunder will control for the first time in this game. A one-touch pass from Carrie Shannon goes out of play. Kalamazoo will have a throw-in on the near sideline. That throw-in results now in a Thunder throw-in as the ball goes right back out of play, and Erin Strom will step forward to take it for the Thunder. Strom's throw comes into Shannon. She gives right back to Strom on the near side here at midfield. Strom turns and sends it back to Liebedor in the center of that back line for the Thunder. Liebedor now on the right side to Esther Tan as Wheaton sets up its offense that works oh so well. Playing possession usually starts here in the defense, and they are doing that right now. The defense just possessing. Strom now with it on the left side. Waiting for an opportunity to open up, and we'll see if they can get what they want out of this first possession. Tan has it now on the right side, now sends it up across midfield. Looked like she was looking for Lily on the right side. Now a Wheaton player goes down. Looks like Kopelman on that far side that went down. We will have a free kick for the Thunder in the Kalamazoo attacking half. About halfway between midfield and the 18 box, and Caitlin Kishkunis will come over to take this kick, and an early opportunity for the Thunder. Kishkunis approaches, sends it into the box. It's off the head of Shannon, flicked on by Lily, and right into the arms of freshman goalkeeper Meredith Miles for the Hornets. And the first Thunder attack of the day is not quite able to put the ball in the net, but they have stolen it back now and continue to control in the Kalamazoo end. Now Esther Tan has the ball on the right side. Now she sends it to Lily. Lily tried to get a pass in the middle. It's deflected away, but Lily collects it again and sends it back to Tan. Tan now turns, looks across the field, gets it to Shannon in the middle. Shannon has some trouble turning, but is able to get the ball to Laura Karsten. Karsten, good move to control, and now turns upfield. Karsten being chased down, I believe, by Short, now gets rid of it to Carrie Shannon. Shannon with a little more space, sends it up towards Gadara. Gadara has it now in the left corner of the box. Gadara cuts it inside looking for Orweiler, and it's nicely defended away and cleared back to midfield where it finds the head of Erin Strom and goes out of play for a Kalamazoo throw-in. We are just 2 minutes and 20 seconds into this match. 0-0 is the score so far. Neither team on the board yet this early. As the ball goes out of play for a Thunder throw, this will be taken by Strom on the near side. Strom throws it in to Gadara. Gadara, nice trap, sends it to Kishkunis. Can't quite get a foot to it, but it bounces into the middle to Laura Karsten. Now Karsten will bring it across midfield and drop it off to Esther Tan on the far side at midfield. Tan now forward looking for Orweiler. Orweiler one touches to Lily, and Lily one touch a little too far for Tan, and that is intercepted by Short for the Hornets. She's the one we got to watch for. Remember, she has 9 of their 14 goals on this season as Orweiler now sends a pass in through. It finds Kishkunis on the left side of the box, and her first touch is a smidge too big. It'll roll over the end line for the first Kalamazoo goal kick of the match. Good start so far for the Thunder. Most of the action taking place in the Kalamazoo end, which is what we like to see and what we're used to seeing at these Wheaton games. So the goal kick travels to the head of Orweiler. She sends it back in towards the top of the box, and now it's being headed around in the Kalamazoo end. Now it's sent to the far side. It will roll out of play and be a throw-in for the Hornets. Throw comes in on the left side to 21, Megan Martinez. Now she turns and gets up the field to number 18, Rachel Pitzer. Pitzer now into the middle, finds number 4, Julia Schroeder, and she sends it forward looking for 18, Pitzer. Pitzer's back. She's got it in the box on the right side. 3 Wheaton defenders between her and the goal. She gets it across the box, and now a clearance effort by Tan was not that great. She cleared it on the ground, and it went just to the top of the box and straight to Jackie Short for the Hornets. And her shot was far wide left and out of play. So we will have a Thunder goal kick. Their first of this match. Liebedor takes the kick, gets it across her own end line to Erin Strom. Now Strom plays it up in the middle to Carrie Shannon. Bounces high in the air off her first touch, and she sends it in the middle to Karsten. Karsten, double team, manages to get through it, now flicks it on forward. She's got Kopelman. It bounces. Kopelman gets ahead to it and sends it in deep. Gadara giving chase, but number 13, Jen Gately, for the Hornets, gets to it first and sends it out of play on the far side. We'll have a Thunder throw to be taken by Lily. Lily throws it in. It's off of Kopelman. Kopelman controls, now has it taken away. And double team there. Kopelman couldn't quite get away from it. The ball sent up the sideline and to the feet of Esther Tan. Tan now sends it forward, looking for Orweiler. A little too far, and Kalamazoo will control in their own end, but can they get out of their own end? No, they can't, as Tan gets it back to Kopelman now, and Kopelman will drop it back to Esther Tan. Tan in a little bit of trouble, sends it into the middle, looking for Aaron Strom. Strom picks it up at midfield, and now will go to her left, and now back to her right to Laura Karsten. Karsten back to Strom as the defense moves up now. Strom steps forward, gets it to Orweiler. Orweiler leaves it on for Kishkunis. Kishkunis on the left side of the box now. Approaching, gets double team, comes. It's into the middle of the box towards Shannon. Shannon gets a foot to it, and now we will have a foul on Kopelman, I believe, in the box. She went after trying to volley the ball right in front of the keeper, probably a high kick. And we will have a free kick for the Hornets. With 39 minutes left in the opening half, still all tied up at 0. Goal kick comes in. Shannon is able to control and sends it back in looking for Gadara. Gadara nicely controlled on the left side. She brings it in, and her cross attempt will be deflected out of play by number 5, Jordan Meath.
Thunder, corner kick.
And the Thunder have their first corner kick of the match coming up now. Kishkunis gets it to Orweiler, and Orweiler sends it in across. It goes all the way through. I don't know if anyone got a foot to it. I think a Wheaton player may have been able to get a foot to that, but it went straight through about the top of the 6-yard box, all the way through and then over the end line for a Kalamazoo goal kick. Good effort, though, on the corner from the Thunder. Now the goal kick finds its way almost to midfield and to Jackie Short for the Hornets. She drops it back to Martinez, and Martinez sends it on the left side. That pass is intercepted by Kishkunis. She can't quite control, and it's flicked out towards this near side. Pitzer is over, can't get around Orweiler, and Orweiler sends it back into the Hornet zone. Now Gadara has it and controls and drops it back to Aaron Strom, so the Thunder can continue possessing. Strom looks across the field, gets it a little too far for Kopelman. Nicely defended away there, but now sent into the middle. Kishkunis has it, gets a foot to it, fires up a shot, and it is wide right and a smidge high of the goal. But good effort there, looking for the early goal by Caitlin Kishkunis. A shot with 37:42 left in the opening half, and we'll have another goal kick for the Hornets. So first the goal kick sent right back into the box and now headed away again. It comes straight to Orweiler, though. Orweiler can't quite get the shot off. It's deflected away and now rolls free and is sent back to midfield by the Kalamazoo defense. Esther Tan controls for the Thunder at midfield and drops it back to Bucky Leibador. Leibador in the middle sends it on the left side to Aaron Strom, and Strom will now bring it forward across midfield. Strom looks forward for Gadara. First touch back a little big. She gets to it first and is able to drop it back to Aaron Strom. Strom, nice move to get away from Pitzer, and now sends it forward looking for Gadara or Orweiler. They're both there. Clearance effort is not that great by Kalamazoo, and it will go out of play. And linesman says Hornet throw in. This throw on the near side will be taken by number 18, Rachel Pitzer. Throw is right to the head of Orweiler, and Orweiler gets in the middle to Gadara. Gadara leaves it for Shannon. Shannon tries to cut into the middle, and it is nicely stopped there by Martinez for the Hornets and sent back to midfield. Now Tan sends it forward for Kopelman. Kopelman, one touch pass to Lily, and Lily's first touch on that going for the end line is a little too big. It will roll over the end line, and we will have another goal kick for Kalamazoo. A lot of goal kicks so far for the Hornets, but they haven't been able to do much with them. Usually it ends up right back in the Thunder's hands, or their feet rather, after not a whole lot of time. As it does right now, Kopelman gets it forward for Shannon, and she is unable. Actually, that was Gadara at the top of the box. She can't get much on there. Using her head, had no help, and it is cleared away now. Now the ball comes back into the Thunder, and for the first time in a little while, but it is with Strom and Leibador, and they will control. Strom now on the left side to Kishkunis. Kishkunis brings it across midfield. Brings it into the middle. Surveys her options and decides to send it across the field to the feet of Esther Tan. Tan at midfield now sends it into the middle to Karsten. Karsten, one touch, flicks it on the right side to Lily. Lily heads it into the middle to Kopelman. Kopelman can't quite control as the ball bounces away from her. to the Kalamazoo defense, and now it's sent forward to midfield. Right there, Tan was guarding short, and the ball went through to Aaron Strom, and Strom will control on the far side now for the Thunder. She sends it into the middle to Carrie Shannon, and Shannon will drop it back to Esther Tan. Strom and Tan having now switched sides on the defense, with Strom coming over to pick up that loose ball. This ball's now cleared back into the Wheaton end. It will roll out of play, and we'll have a Thunder throw. Esther Tan takes the throw and sends it in to Bucky Liebedor. A little pressure applied by Jackie Short, not much, and she sends it on the right side to Aaron Strom. Strom with space brings it up towards midfield and now sends it in to the Hornet zone looking for Kopelman. Kopelman able to track it down on the right side. Nice stop there, and the ball will go out of play, and it will be a Hornet throw-in on the far side, fairly deep in their own territory. 34.5 minutes left in this first half, which means we are 10.5 minutes in. There's now a nice steal by Gadara, I believe. Now it's sent forward, though. She can't do much with it. Nice move by Esther Tan to take the ball away from Short on that far sideline for the Thunder. Now Strom has it and sends it forward to Orweiler. Orweiler turns into the middle. Turns on the Jets. Now she's out to the top of the box. She leaves it on for Gadara. The pass is a smidge too far, just in front of her left foot. And that would have been a great chance for Sarah Gadara. Well inside the 18 box. Would have had a good shot at the goal there. Pass just a smidge too far in front of her. And we'll have another goal kick for the Hornets. Here's the approach, and the kick is taken straight up the middle of the field. It bounces to Carrie Shannon, and her first touch is a little big, and it's sent back to midfield where Esther Tan will control. Tan to Shannon, and Shannon one touches to Lily. Lily one touch into Kopelman. Kopelman turns into the middle. Now she looks for Gadara at the top of the box. Gadara, nice one touch pass back to Lily. Lily shot from the right side is high and wide. And we'll have another goal kick for the Hornets as the Thunder continue to lay on the pressure on the offensive end here, just looking for this first goal, and they are pounding away, looking for it. This goal kick travels to the head of Kopelman. She sends it back into the box. Now it comes out. Karsten sends it in, and this time, instead of letting it go over the goal line, Meredith Miles will pick it up for the Hornets and decide to kick it away herself. She does so, and that punt travels to midfield, and Laura Carson, she sends it in for Carrie Shannon. Shannon has it taken away there, bouncing ball, and now it's sent back into the Thunder end, where Aaron Strom will pick it up. Strom, being pressured now, gets it on the left side to Caitlin Kishkunis. Kishkunis at midfield. Now sends it forward. Gadara's first touch. Can't quite control it there, but it's given right back to her by the Hornets, and now Shannon will send it in deep, looking for Kishkunis on the run. Kishkunis trying to get after the ball on the left side, can't get there first, but the clearance goes straight to Gadara, and Gadara sends it back into the middle. Now it's headed away, back toward the Thunder end, and Liebedor will come forward and stop that threat before it gets started at midfield. Her clearance goes out of play, and we'll have a Hornet throw for number 18, Rachel Pitzer, on this near side. That throw bounces through, finds its way to Stephanie Veerbeek, and she takes it up the right side now. Kishkunis giving chase. She's to the right side of the box. Liebedor comes over and nicely deflects the shot away from Veerbeek, and the ball will now roll out of play for a Hornet throw deep in the Thunder end.
Now entering for the Hornets.
Now the first substitution of the match is for the Hornets, as in comes number 10, Sam Voss, and she replaces number 4, Julia Schroeder. Now the Hornet throw comes in on the near side. That's number 16, Veerbeek. Veerbeek controls still on the near side. Her pass into the middle, though, is intercepted by Allie Kopelman. She gets it to Orweiler. Orweiler forward to Gadara. Gadara back to Orweiler here on the near side. Orweiler looks for the middle, has the middle, turns on the Jets, now drops it to Kopelman. Kopelman, the ball goes right past her in the middle, and it will be controlled by Kalamazoo in their end. Let's see if they can get out of it this time. They cannot, as Orweiler pressures Martinez, and the pass goes straight to Kishkunis, and Kishkunis now drops it to Karsten at midfield. Karsten now on the right side to Esther Tan. Tan one touch up to Lily. Lily, good effort on the turn, couldn't quite fool the defender, and we'll have a throw-in for the Thunder on the far side. Esther Tan throws into the middle to Carrie Shannon. Nice move by Shannon to get away from one, and now there's a foul called by the ref as Shannon was held trying to get away from that defender. We'll have a Thunder free kick on the far side. Looks like Esther Tan will line up to take this one for the Thunder 30 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first half, still tied up at 0. Tan touches it to Liebedor, and Liebedor sends it forward for Tan, now deep in Hornet territory. Tan, nice job to get to the end line, turns, and the defense has no option
Under corner
but to
kick.
kick it over the end line, and we will have the second corner kick of the match for the Thunder. Let's see if they can convert this one. This was with 30 minutes left in the first half, exactly 15 minutes in, as Kishkunis lines up to take this corner. She approaches, boots the ball away. It's toward the back post. Kopelman gets ahead to it, and it's over the crossbar for Allie Kopelman. A great opportunity there. She was just 2 yards maybe off the line, off the goal line on the back post. It's a great opportunity. The header just went over the bar, and we remain scoreless here at Joe Bean Stadium. Now the resulting goal kick sent forward. Once again, it can't find its way out of the Hornet zone. And now the Hornets are able to control off an errant pass from Val Lilly. Their clearance, though, goes into the Thunder end and the feet of Bucky Liebedor, and she'll drop it to Aaron Strom as the defense starts to control for the Thunder. Strom sends it forward to Orweiler. Orweiler on the near side, cuts into the middle. Nice move. Got around one, couldn't quite get her on the second, but the deflection goes straight to Kishkunis. Kishkunis, now fighting on the left side, gets the ball into Gadara on the left side of the box. She drops it back for Orweiler. Orweiler, one touch to Shannon. Shannon lets it go through her to Karsten. Karsten looks to line up from the right side, thinks better of it, and gets into the middle to Shannon. Shannon tried to pass it to Orweiler. That is nicely deflected away. Now sent back to midfield where Esther Tan gets a foot to it. And Tan, after a deflection, will drop back and pick it up at midfield and drop it back to Bucky Liebedor as the Thunder look to set up the attack again. Liebedor to Strom in the middle. Strom keeps it in the middle now. Looks to turn, runs into another defender, and sends it on the right side to Val Lilly. Lilly looks for the middle, now gets it to Laura Karsten. This is all happening near midfield, and now Karsten drops it back to Tan at midfield. Tan back to Liebedor, and Liebedor up into the middle to Shannon. Shannon turns, brings it across midfield, has it on the right side, now looks for Karsten. She finds Karsten. Karsten gets it forward to Kopelman. Kopelman has the ball nicely taken away there. A little push off the crowd wanted a call on the Hornet defender as she got away from Carrie Shannon there. And the Thunder will control again, though, with Aaron Strom. Strom now sends it on the left side to Kishkunis. Kishkunis brings it into the middle, now looks for Kopelman. She has Kopelman at the top of the box. Kopelman can't get away from both defenders, and it's cleared back to midfield again and the feet of Strom. Strom's first touch taken back by number 12, Jenna Sexton for the Hornets, and now it is sent forward into the Thunder end, and Esther Tan will pick it up there. Tan sends it forward for Kopelman. Kopelman, nice move to drop it back to Carrie Shannon. And Shannon controls it midfield for the Thunder. Now she sends it to Strom on the left side. Strom forward, fires one into the box from a good long ways away, and out to get it is Meredith Miles for the Hornets. So we remain at 0-0 as that punt travels to the head of Shannon at midfield. Now it's into Gadara. Gadara is able to get it to Orweiler. Orweiler to the left side. She's into the box. She's to the 6-yard box. Near the end line, her cross attempt now rolls out of bounds after a couple deflections. We'll see what the call is. And it is a goal kick for the Hornets. 26:53 left in the opening half. The score still all knotted up at 0. As the Thunder have not been able to just quite punch one in just yet. Now Orweiler with another chance that she has on the left side of the box. Runs into trouble, turns it into the middle to Shannon. If Shannon gets to it, she fires a shot. And good defense, sacrificing her body. Now she does it again. I believe that's 16, Veerbeek. Playing great defense for the Hornets, sacrificing her body twice in a row to block shots from Shannon and Karsten. Now we'll have a Hornet throw-in on the near side. That throw comes in to number 12, Sexton. She turns into the middle, and the Hornets try to control in the Thunder end and cannot do it as Tan takes the ball away and drops it back to Carrie Shannon. Shannon gets to Liebedor, and Liebedor now on the left side to Aaron Strom as the Thunder defense possess yet again. Strom forward to Gadara, now on the Hornets side of midfield, and her pass into the middle is taken away and sent into the middle now for Veerbeek. Now it's controlled and sent back to Pitzer, and Pitzer sends forward to Martinez for the Hornets. Martinez back to Pitzer on the near side, and she one-touches it forward, but that is intercepted by Karsten, popped high in the air. Martinez can't control it, and Karsten will get to it and send it forward. comes straight to the feet of Kopelman. Kopelman gets it in the middle to Orweiler. Orweiler with space in the middle, only 2 defenders to beat. She's by one of them, another one is backtracked. She gets around her too. The ball comes to Kopelman. Kopelman's shot is deflected off a foot. Now comes back across to Gadara. And it's deflected around the box and now finally cleared away back to midfield and the feet of Karsten. Karsten turns inside the Hornet half now and sends it on the right side to Val Lilly. Thunder still looking for that opening goal with 25 minutes left in the first half. The Thunder looking to control again as the ball finds the feet of Jackie Short for the first time now, and it's sent back into the Hornet end by the Thunder as they continue to pressure and advance towards the goal. Tan now lines it up, sends one into the middle, towards the top of the box, and sent away there. Sent back in by Karsten. Gadara gets a foot to it at the top of the box. Orweiler runs into 3 defenders, can't get away from all of them. Can't blame her for that. And it comes free to Pitzer. Now Veerbeek back on the right side looking for Pitzer. Her clearance pass is too far in front, and Kishkunis will have a Thunder throw just on the Thunder side of midfield. Kishkunis throws into Orweiler, goes off Orweiler's head, back to the sideline, and now right back to Orweiler from Veerbeek of the Hornets. Errant pass there. Now Esther Tan brings it across midfield on the right side for the Thunder. She gets it to Val Lilly. Lilly brings it up that sideline, now cuts into the middle. Lilly now stops, turns, drops it back to Laura Karsten, and Karsten plays one touch onto Tan. Tan on that far side now brings it into the middle and sends it forward looking for Kopelman. Can't quite get it to her. That's intercepted. And now sent forward towards Short. Short's first touch a little too big, and Kopelman will take it away for the Thunder and drop it back to Esther Tan as the Thunder set up to possess once again. Now pass on the near side coming towards Aaron Strom. Strom, good hustle to track it down. Now picks it up, and it goes out of play. Good effort by Strom to control. We'll have substitutions now for the Hornets. Coming in, numbers 19 and 20, replacing 18 and 16. 19 and 20, that's C.J. McCarthy and Jessica Cooper for the Hornets entering. Cooper takes the throw, gets it in to Megan Martinez, and her pass back is intercepted by Gadara and sent to Kishkunis. Kishkunis has it at midfield, sends it through Shannon to Esther Tan, still barely in the Thunder end. Now Tan sends it forward looking for Lilly. Lilly gets there first, gets a touch to Kopelman. Kopelman had Lilly streaking on the right side, now looks for her, and that pass is knocked away. Now brought into the middle and sent back, but not before it bounces off Karsten, and Orweiler will control and get it to Kishkunis on the left side. Thunder still deep in Hornet territory. Kishkunis drops it back to Aaron Strom. Strom lines up, sends one towards Orweiler at the top of the box. It gets through to Kopelman. Kopelman trying to turn to the top of the box, drops it back to Karsten. Karsten gets a low shot, blocked away before it can reach the goal. Now it bounces back out towards the far sideline. Lilly gives chase, and there's a collision. Both players fall. And the official will call a foul on Val Lilly going after that loose ball. The crowd does not like that call one bit. And we will have a Hornet free kick from their own end with 22:10 left in the first half. Still tied with neither team on the board just yet. Now the Hornets looking to possess. And they do so now, get it into Thunder territory. That doesn't last too long as Strom steps forward and she and Tan team up to clear it away. Now Orweiler controls it back to Esther Tan. Tan sends it forward. There it's handled by number 13, Jen Gately, and sent forward. But it comes to Karsten, and the Thunder will take control again. Now Orweiler has it near midfield. She finds herself double teamed, looking for Carrie Shannon in the middle. Can't quite get it to her, but the clearance goes straight to Karsten. Karsten brings it back into the Hornet end. Now switches fields and gets it to Aaron Strom on this near side. Strom brings it forward, not being pressured at all yet. She fires a shot away. It's deflected by Martinez, and it will come out of play. We'll have a Thunder throw as now the first Thunder substitution of the game happens. And it's replacing Sarah Gadara, and on for the Hornets, number 7, Jordan Lewis, and she replaces, I believe, number 18, Rachel Pitzer. Now the Thunder throwing on the near side. Aaron Strom throws it down the line to Kishkunis. Nice move by Kishkunis to get away from the first defender. And now the ball goes out of play, and we'll have another Thunder throw from deeper in Hornet territory. Kishkunis to take this throw. She does so now, lofts it in there. And it is deflected and taken away by the Hornets and sent back to midfield. There, Strom wins the ball from short. Now sends it into the right side of the box, looking for Lily. Lily's back there, gets a foot to it, and as she slides towards the end line, sends the ball over the crossbar. We'll have a goal kick for the Hornets as another sub for the Thunder comes in. Number 3, Shelby Anthony enters the game, replacing Esther Tan on the right side of the Thunder back line. So 25 minutes into this match so far. Neither team able to get on the board yet, but it's pretty much been all Thunder in this one so far. It's the goal kick once again sent back into the Thunder end. And popped high in the air. Kopelman's after it for the Thunder. Now it's headed towards the sideline. Lily goes after it, and the ball will roll out of play and be a Hornet throw on that far sideline. There's the throw in. Goes out of play, and this time it will be a Thunder throw about halfway between the 18 box and midfield. Throw comes back into Karsten. Karsten settles, controls, and drops it back. Lobs it back to Caitlin Liebedor. Liebedor plays on the left side to Aaron Strom. Strom brings it forward, now looks for Seabolt. Seabolt one touches to Kishkunis. Kishkunis back down the sideline looking for Seabolt. Seabolt is able to keep the ball, not quite able to keep the ball in play. She was very close to saving that one. From our view here, the linesman says it's out though, and right now it doesn't matter as the Hornet throw comes straight to Kishkunis. She gets it in the middle to Orweiler. Orweiler back to Kishkunis. Kishkunis one touch, it's a shot. She fires another one with her left foot this time, and it curves across the face of the goal and rolls out of play for a goal kick once again for the Hornets. Thunder trying and trying again. They just haven't quite been able to get the ball into the goal so far in this match. They have been controlling most of the possession, and they are getting good opportunities, so you think it's just a matter of time before this Thunder offense can get one into the back of the net and get the scoring started here. We'll have a Thunder throw on the far side now. It comes in to Shannon. She drops it back to Lily. Lily has it on the right side, looking for the cross. She gets the cross in, but it is over the end line and behind the goal.
Thunder, corner kick.
It was deflected, though, and we will have the third corner kick of the match for the Thunder. And on this corner, Annie Hamilton will enter for the Thunder, and she will replace number 14, Val Lilly. So Thunder corner with just under 18 minutes left in the opening half. Looks like Kishkunis is over there for the Thunder to take it. She approaches, sends the ball in toward the near post this time. It's off Karsten, sends it into the middle to Kopelman. It's still free in front. Kopelman gets it to Hamilton. Now it's controlled on the edge of the 6 box. Hamilton sends it across. Orweiler, Seabolt got a touch to it. Now Karsten has it. And it finally rolls over the end line. We will have another Thunder corner, and that was crazy. That ball would not leave the left side of the 6-yard box as both teams just battled and battled for it. And it results in another Thunder corner kick, this time from the near side. Last one was from the far side. Kishkunis gives to Orweiler. Orweiler sets it for Kishkunis, and Kishkunis sends it in towards the goal. Great effort there. I believe it was Carrie Shannon getting ahead to it on the near post, and she just sent it wide left of the goal. Couldn't quite get it back far enough behind her. And the Thunder still can't quite get that elusive first goal. Now the goal kick for the Hornets. Travels to the near side. Kishkunis blocks it into the middle to Shannon. Shannon tried to drop for Orweiler, couldn't get much on it, but the Kalamazoo pass is intercepted by Karsten. Karsten turns, sends it forward for Orweiler. Orweiler lets it go through to Kishkunis. Kishkunis now brings it back towards the middle and drops it to Aaron Strom. Strom has space and time. She looks, steps into it, gets it in, it's behind into Kopelman. Kopelman turns about 8 yards away, gets a shot off, and it is scooped up by Meredith Miles in great position in goal for the Hornets, and she denies Kopelman that effort. Her punt goes high in the air, doesn't quite reach midfield, but it is controlled by Kalamazoo with number 15, Rachel Dandar. Now it's sent forward into the Thunder end, and Liebedor will control and get it to Anthony on the right side. Anthony now up to Seabolt. Seabolt sends it into the middle for Shannon. Shannon runs into some trouble there, and now it comes free to Hamilton on that far side. Excuse me, Seabolt's up at the top. Hamilton is replacing Lily in the midfield on the far side. Now Shelby Anthony will have a Thunder throw. She throws it in towards Hamilton across midfield. Hamilton tries to turn, gets held up, and now it's taken away from her and sent forward, but Karsten is there for the Thunder. Now it's sent to Orweiler, and Orweiler heads it back to Strom. Strom controls for the Thunder. Sends it on the near side to Kishkunis. Kishkunis on the sideline. Runs into a double team and cuts it into the middle. Kishkunis still controlling, bringing it farther into the middle. And now sends it back and to the far side to Anthony. Anthony steps forward and sends it to Hamilton. Hamilton on that far side brings it up the sideline. Great speed to get around the defender. Can she get around another one? She does. Her cross attempt, though, is knocked away, and we will have the Thunder's 5th corner kick of this first half. Off of that deflection. Coming over to take it is Caitlin Kishkunis, and let's see if the Thunder can finally convert this one. It's their 5th corner, but they've had 2 good chances already, so hopefully we get another good chance, and 3rd time's the charm. So we've gotten close on 2 so far. 14 and a half minutes left as Kishkunis approaches and sends the ball in. It's towards the top. It's punched away. It found its way to the back of the net, but it is waved off by the official.
Now entering the game for the Hornets, number 24, Bjargi.
I'm going to guess either offside or
And for the Thunder,
infringing on the goalie. Now we have a substitution. Jackie Short comes off for the Hornets, and Turner enters for the Thunder, and she replaces Caitlin Kishkunis. We'll have a goal kick now for the Hornets. That kick travels, now finds its way to midfield, and Orweiler's able to control and drive it back to Liebedor for the Thunder. Liebedor in the middle sends it on the left side to Strom. Strom controls, now stops, looking at a double team, and drops it back to Liebedor. Liebedor in the middle, on the right side now to Shelby Anthony. As now pressuring up top, coming in for Short was Bjargi Olafsson for the Hornets. And the Thunder continue to control in their own end. Now it comes to midfield with Karsten. Olafsson is now the one up top, pestering the Thunder defense as they try to control. Now Anthony has it on the right side, and she sends it forward into the middle towards the top of the box to Seabolt. Seabolt gets ahead to it and gets it to Kopelman. Kopelman sends it on the left side to Orweiler. Orweiler, a touch into the middle, drops it back to Shannon. Shannon lines up a shot, fires it away, and it is wide left of the goal. Good effort there by Shannon and great passing by the Thunder to set her up. It does not quite result in a goal, though. And we have 13 minutes left now in the first half. The Thunder still unable to get on the board, and we're still tied at 0. Skull kick finds the head of Annie Hamilton. She gets it into the middle to Shannon. Shannon heads it forward. Now it's sent back to midfield. And there Olafsson controls and drops it for Jordan Lewis. Lewis to the far side, drops it back for her defender. And now they bring it across midfield. Sent in, Anthony is able to get a foot to it, and the Thunder will retain possession. Now on the left side with it, I believe that's Kopelman. She sends it into the middle to Karsten as the Thunder look to possess again. Karsten drops to Liebedor, and the possession will begin for the Thunder. Liebedor to Strom, Strom to Hamilton on the near sideline. And Hamilton into the middle to Shannon. Shannon drops it back to Liebedor. And Liebedor now on the right side to Anthony as we come up on 12 minutes left in the opening half. Still no score here at Joe Bean Stadium. Liebedor has it now again for the Thunder and sends it to Strom on the left side. Strom, a little more space than she had last time, sends it forward looking for Seabolt. Seabolt's first touch a little big and has it taken away by Martinez. Martinez, though, turns and can't get away from Orweiler. Orweiler now turns towards the middle of the field. She has it in the middle. Now going towards the right side. Orweiler fires off a shot, and a nice sliding save by Meredith Miles, keeping Jamie Orweiler from getting the Thunder on the board with 11 and a half minutes to go in the first half. Miles has been doing a great job in goal for the Hornets. When the Thunder chances are on goal, she is always there to stop them. And that's how we still are tied up at 0, as I don't believe the Hornets have had a shot in this match yet. They haven't gotten all that close either. As I say that, now the ball travels into the Thunder end, but the Thunder defense is back there equal to the task. Now a header by Seabolt goes over Shannon in the Thunder end, but the pass forward is intercepted, sent forward for Shannon. That is taken away, though, and sent back in towards 7, Jordan Lewis. Lewis leaves it on the left side, and now it's sent back into the middle off the head of Shannon and straight back to where it came, and that would be Sam Voss. Now Voss sends it on the left side. That ball there nicely taken away by Shelby Anthony. And now the counterattack is on for the Thunder. Pass from Anthony finds Kopelman at midfield, and now it's to Orweiler. Orweiler has all kinds of space here in the middle of the field, just on the left side. Now Orweiler brings it forward. Orweiler towards the top of the box, gets it into the middle to Siebold. Siebold did all she could to get a foot to it and try and get it back to Orweiler, and it comes free to midfield. Now as Strom brings it forward, it is cleared away by Jordan Lewis for the Hornets, and Annie Hamilton will take a Thunder throw on the near sideline with 10 minutes left in the opening half. Hamilton's throw comes into Shannon. Shannon, nice move to get into the middle of the field. Now she turns, fires a low rolling shot to the left side of the goal. And we will have another Hornet corner kick as two more subs come in for the Hornets. Numbers 2 and 6, Alex Grofsky and Maria Rich come on, replacing number 15, Rachel Dandar, and number 10, Sam Voss. So this goal kick comes with 9.5 minutes left in the opening half. Siebold's the first to get ahead to that, sends it into the middle of the field, but now just cleared away back to midfield, where Strom is able to get it away from Olofsson, but Olofsson able to get it back now as they fight for it just in the Hornet end. Now pass from 21 Martinez rolls too far for Jessica Cooper, and we'll have a Thunder throw for Aaron Strom on the near sideline with 9 minutes left in the opening half. Strom's throw comes to Hamilton. Hamilton turns, sends it into the middle to Shannon. Shannon being pressured now, has the ball poked away, and now sent back. Strom was able to get to it, and she sends it back to Liebedor. Maria Rich was there to poke it away for the Hornets as she has just entered the game. And the Thunder defense looks to control again. They do so now on the left side with Aaron Strom. Strom brings the ball forward towards midfield and now crosses the field looking for Turner on that far side. Turner able to track the ball down and send it to Shelby Anthony. Anthony now to the middle of the field looking for Orweiler. Orweiler tried to one-touch it to Siebold. That pass was intercepted, and now it's sent forward by the Hornets. Getting a foot to it there is Rich. Now Olofsson tried to one-touch it back to her. It's intercepted and sent forward by Liebedor. Now the ball bounces away, and here we might have a chance for the Thunder as Siebold controls on the right side. She gets into the middle towards Orweiler. The pass is too far. Orweiler will definitely win that foot race. She does so and gets to it on the left side of the box. Can't get away from the second defender, though. Can't Jamie Orweiler. And Annie Hamilton now fights for the ball near midfield. Now it's finally controlled by Kalamazoo, sent into the middle, where they run into trouble with Allie Kopelman. And now finally drop it back and send it forward into the Thunder end. Liebedor is there, though, for the Thunder, and as the ball rolls back into the Hornet end, it will be controlled by C.J. McCarthy, and now sent forward, but right to Shelby Anthony. Anthony's clearance effort is deflected away by Rich, and now Olofsson is able to take it away from Anthony. We have a small chance for the Hornets as a shot sent on goal by Rich. There was not a whole lot on it, but it did find its way to the face of the goal, and Kelsey Graham scoops it up with no problem. Big cheer from the sideline to my left here, though, as the Hornets have their first shot of this match, doing it just 7 minutes before the halftime buzzer. Now the Hornets control again on this side with McCarthy. McCarthy tries to get into the middle, and it's booted away by Karsten up towards Allie Kopelman. Kopelman controls on the near side, brings it across midfield herself. Kopelman cuts into the middle, now drops it forward for Siebold. Siebold tries to turn to midfield, gets tripped up, and now the ball rolls free, and Kopelman will drop it back to Shelby Anthony. Anthony on the far side for the Thunder. Looks, sends it in deep towards the top of the box. No one there, though, for the Thunder, and now it's sent away back towards midfield. Strom gets to it first and heads it nicely to Annie Hamilton. Hamilton into the middle to Kopelman. Kopelman, good turn in the middle of the field. Now dropping back to kick the ball away is 21 Megan Martinez, and we will have a Thunder throw.
Now entering the game for the Thunder.
Deep in Hornet territory.
Danny DeLeon.
As entering for the Thunder now is number 25, Danny DeLeon. She will replace number 2, Allie Kopelman. Seen some good stuff from Kopelman in this first half as she now comes to the sideline. We'll have the Thunder throw with 6 minutes left in the opening half. The throw comes into Siebold. Siebold still controlling on the left side. Now hemmed in at the corner, turns back into the middle of the field. Nice move by Siebold. Now she sends it up to Hamilton. Hamilton at the top of the box, fires a shot in, low roller, scooped up there by Miles. Good effort by Hamilton trying to snake one through. And now the punt comes to midfield, and Karsten. Karsten sends for Turner. Turner can't quite get it to Shannon, and now looks like Rich will bring it the other way for the Hornets, but she has it quickly taken away by Ann Turner and sent into the middle to Aaron Strom. Strom brings it up towards midfield herself, now tries to send it through for Seabolt. That's deflected away and goes right back to Strom. Strom now tries another tactic and tries to chip it over. That is also deflected away and comes back to midfield. Now Bucky Liebedor will control for the Thunder with 5 minutes left in the opening half, still scoreless. Shelby Anthony now sends it forward for the Thunder, and a pass into the middle for Shannon is too far. A little miscommunication there, and the Hornets will bring it the other way. Now it's forward for Olafson. Her pass into the middle is intercepted by Shannon, but her pass to Hamilton is intercepted by Olafson. Looks like we'll have an inadvertent handball maybe on the call there, or a foul of some sort, as the Thunder will end up with a free kick off that whistle. Strom takes the free kick and sends it on the far side. Nicely trapped there by Lewis. She sends it up in the air, and Turner is able to control for the Thunder. Now they're fighting for it on that far side. De Leon does not win that battle. We'll have a Hornet throw, and we'll have substitutions for both teams as number 17, Kristen Clark, comes in for the Thunder, and number 14, Bonita Hazel, comes in for the Hornets, replacing number 19, CJ McCarthy, and off for the Thunder is number 10, Carrie Shannon. The Hornet throw comes in, deflected back to the thrower, and it will find its way to Turner. She will send it into the middle now. Aaron Strom picks it up at midfield. Strom on the near side to Hamilton as the Thunder press forward again. Hamilton, good move to get around the defender and into the middle. She drops to Seabolt. Seabolt one touch back towards Hamilton. Hamilton gets to it first and gets it to Clark. Clark turns to the top of the box, has three defenders around her, finds a way to get it to Orweiler. Orweiler drops it for Hamilton. Hamilton into the middle to De Leon. De Leon dropped it for Seabolt, and it's still rolling around at the top of the box and finally is cleared away by Martinez for the Hornets and back towards midfield. Strom is the first to it there for the Thunder, and she gets it forward for Seabolt. Nice move by Seabolt to get to the ball, but it is cleared away. And now the Hornets try to control, but the pass is behind. Bonita Hazel has just entered, and it'll be a Thunder throw in the Hornet end. The Thunder looking to break through and get a goal in this first half, as they've done just about everything but put one on the board. The ball will roll into Hornet territory and roll out of play. We'll have a Hornet throw for number 20, Jessica Cooper, on this near sideline. Throws headed back in by Karsten. Clark tries to get ahead to it, and the ball bounces free to Orweiler. Orweiler controls in the middle and drops it back to Shelby Anthony. Shelby Anthony, now pressure comes. She sends it into the middle looking for Orweiler. It's a little too far and deflected back to midfield and Aaron Strom. Strom forward to Clark. Clark one touches on the left side to Hamilton. Hamilton now brings it back. Nice move to cut inside. Gets around one defender. The help comes, though, and knocks it away. And we'll have a Thunder throw very deep in Hornet territory with 2.25 minutes left in the opening half. Hamilton throws it into Seabolt. Seabolt gets it back to Hamilton. And the chip back to Seabolt is knocked away. Now it is cleared back up a little ways. Doesn't really make it out of the shadow of the box. And now it's deflected back by Turner and controlled, I believe, by Rich for the Hornets. Now she sends it on the right side to number 2, Gofsky. Gofsky's pass forward for Olafson is too far, and we'll have a Thunder throw from deep in their own end with 105 seconds, a minute and 45 left in the opening half. Strom takes the throw, gets it into Liebedor. Liebedor deep in her own end, pressured by Olafson, drops it to Strom. Strom now clears it forward, but out of play. And we will have a Hornet throw in the Thunder end for Jessica Cooper. Minute 20 left in the opening half now. Cooper surveys her options. Now sends the ball in. Can't get over the head of Karsten, but it drops free to Rich. Nice turn there, but she can't get away from the help in the form of Karsten, and Karsten sends it forward into the Hornet end. Seabolt is faster than one defender, but the other one had a head start and gets there first.
1 minute remaining.
As it's cleared away by Jordan Neath. Throwing now for the Thunder, taken by Hamilton. It eludes Kristen Clark and is now sent forward to Olafson. Olafson has it momentarily taken away. Now it's sent in by the Hornets, and Graham comes out of goal to scoop it up. Another big cheer comes from the visiting sideline. As Kelsey Graham saw some more action, may have been some home fans in there cheering for Kelsey Graham getting a touch on the ball. Now it comes to Clark in the middle. She gets it to DeLeon on the right side. DeLeon drops to Turner. Turner, nice move to get into the middle of the field. Another nice move to continue towards the middle. She gets around to third defender now and chips it into the box. It's towards Seabolt, but deflected away and sent back towards midfield. Carson's first touch is a little big. It's deflected, and now Carson will drop back to get it with 12 seconds left in the opening half. Karsten leaves it for Anthony. Anthony on the right side sends it in towards the top of the box. It's chipped high in the air. DeLeon gives chase. Ball will bounce on the right side of the box and now be cleared out of play. And that will do it for the first half. Despite dominating the entire first half, the Thunder have no goals on the board to show for it. And as we hit halftime, it is still scoreless here at Joe Bean Stadium. Thunder player, it looks like, as one emerges from the sideline now. Can't quite tell who that is. It will be, I think, Val Lilly coming across. Indeed it is. She gets to the sideline, ditches the warm-ups, and now will take the field with her teammates. And we'll get ready to start this second half. The Thunder will have possession, now moving left to right from my view up here in the press box. And Guidera is up there with Shannon for this kickoff. The kickoff comes from Shannon, sent deep in, looking for Orweiler. That is taken away by number 3, Megan Burns for the Hornets, and now sent on the right side for Rachel Pitzer. Pitzer controls on the far side and sends it forward into the Thunder end. Now turning and sending it in are the Hornets, but it is deflected away and sent to Liebedor in the middle. Liebedor sends it forward, her pass is deflected back, and Tan will control and send it forward for Orweiler. It's too far for Orweiler, now it's a foot race. Orweiler's faster, but the defender had a head start and will get there first, and we will have a Hornet throw in on the near side. That throw comes in. Good job by Lilly to take it away. She can't quite get it to Orweiler in the middle of the field, and as Lilly goes down, the ball's taken away, but then taken right back by the Thunder and Orweiler. Now pass into the middle for Orweiler. Orweiler tries to turn into the middle, hits deflected, but goes to Kopelman. Kopelman sends it a little too far for Shannon, but it does make it to Lilly on the right side of the box. Lilly's first touch is a little big, goes into the middle, and is cleared away by the Hornets defense. Now the Thunder defense controls with Liebedor, and back in for the Hornets is Jackie Short up there, putting pressure on the Thunder defense as they possess. Now Anthony sends it forward on the left side. Nice move there. Can't quite tell. That was Kishkunis on that far side. Great move to get around the defender, and the ball was cleared away out of bounds, and we'll have a Thunder throw in the Hornet end. Just a minute and 40 seconds into this second half. Still scoreless here at Joe Bean Stadium. As the throw comes into Kopelman, and Kopelman turns into the middle. Kopelman has 2 defenders on her, now runs into a third, gets around her. Still bringing it across the middle, and her pass on the right side for Lilly is intercepted and sent back to midfield. Now Tan controls for the Thunder and tries to get it to Lilly. Lilly is able to get a foot to it and get it to Shannon. Shannon into the middle to Karsten. Karsten now brings it to the other side and switches for Kishkunis. Kishkunis brings it towards the middle now and sends it across towards the top of the box. She has Orweiler. Orweiler gets ahead to it, flips it towards the left side of the goal. And it's too far for everybody, and out to get it is Courtney McCoy, the new keeper for the Hornets. So the Thunder so far looking to pick up right where they left off in the first half. They're doing a pretty good job so far, but we are just 2.5 minutes in, so we'll see as the half progresses if the Thunder can keep dominating possession like they did in the first half. Defense is controlling now with Shelby Anthony on the left side. Her pass goes to Kishkunis and can't quite be controlled by Kishkunis on that far sideline, and we'll have a Hornet throw. Throw comes in now, sent back towards midfield, and Martinez will flip it in for the Hornets. Now it's a foot race between Kishkunis and the attacker. The attacker gets a foot to it, sends it into the right side of the box, and they can't turn. And now a nice clearance by Carson. Gets it up to Kopelman. Kopelman one touches it on to Orweiler. Orweiler has 4 defenders in front of her, but half the field. She sends it forward. It bounces around, comes right back to Guidera. Guidera is knocked down at the top of the box. Everyone's screaming for a call here. It's at Joe Bean Stadium. The ref will give the foul call as Guidera was taken down at the top of the box. And we will have a free kick for the Thunder just about a yard or two outside of the 18 box, right in the middle of the field. Orweiler, Kishkunis, and Shannon, it looks like, are all surrounding the ball for the Thunder, talking amongst themselves, seeing who's going to take it. Orweiler's backing up. Now they split. Orweiler comes forward, takes the shot. It hits the wall and bounces straight in the air. Shannon goes after it. Now ran into some trouble there. It looks like, I think, Lily. Oh, now Lily has the ball and sends it in. Tried to get a shot and it's deflected. Now Guidera sends it on the left side to Kishkunis. Kishkunis tries to touch it back, does so. And Karsten was fighting on the left side of the box for it, and the entire Hornet defense was back there, and the Thunder couldn't quite get anything out of it. The ball rolls over the end line, and we'll have a goal kick for the Hornets. Just 4 minutes and 25 seconds into this second half. The Thunder still pressing on offense, looking for a goal, and it's getting closer and closer as the goal kick comes free to Orweiler. Now it's sent in. Guidera flips it up, and Lily will knock it back to Esther Tan. Tan sends it forward to Lily. Lily on the near side now. Nice tackle. The ball's taken away, though, and sent back into the Thunder end, and Libador will chip it up in the air and back into the Hornet end, as now it goes off the head of Lily and out of play on the near sideline. Have the Hornet throw now from number 3, Megan Burns. He throws it in looking for Rachel Dander. It goes off her, and the Thunder will control again. Guidera running into trouble with number 4, Julia Schroeder, and Schroeder wins the ball there, but her pass to the middle is intercepted by Karsten. Karsten gets it to Shannon, and Shannon drops it back to Libador. Libador with some pressure from short coming, and gets it on the left side to, I believe, Shelby Anthony. Anthony's pass in the middle looking for Shannon is intercepted. And now the Hornets will turn the other way. Nice job defensively by Karsten to take the ball away and send it back for the Thunder. It goes through Orweiler. Nicely done to let it get to Val Lilly. Lilly to the right side of the box. And the ball rolls over the end line. Big collision over the end line there. Both players are okay. And they get up and jog back. We'll have a goal kick for the Hornets. Still scoreless. 39 minutes left in regulation here at Joe Bean Stadium. And we're looking at a goal kick for the Kalamazoo Hornets. McCoy approaches and boots the ball away. It goes to the head of Carson. She sends it in towards Kopelman. Kopelman controls and drops it back to Esther Tan. Tan now sends it forward. A little miscommunication there. It doesn't get to any Thunder players and is cleared away out of bounds. Now we'll have a throw for Kopelman on the left side, or right side, sorry, near sideline here. Her throw comes in towards Orweiler. Orweiler gets a foot to it, gets it into the middle, but it is now cleared away by the Hornet defense, and we'll have another Thunder throw for Esther Tan back near midfield. Tan approaches. Nice throw comes in. Defended well, but 2 Thunder players. Nice move by Lily to split the defense. Get it into the middle to Orweiler. Orweiler has it knocked away. Now it's controlled by the Hornets. Looking for Short in the middle of the field. Tan beats Short to the ball, and now tries to step forward herself. There's trouble controlling there from number 4, Julia Schroeder, but she had a helper there that cleared it away for the Hornets. Now it finds its way to the feet of Val Lilly, and she sends it into the middle to Carrie Shannon. Shannon now on the left side to Karsten. Karsten chips it in. Orweiler tried to get ahead to it, and the offside flag goes up on Jamie Orweiler, and that attempt for the Thunder. So we'll have a free kick from inside the box for the Hornets, and goalkeeper McCoy will take it. She approaches and boots the ball away, travels to midfield, and there Shannon sends it back into the Hornet end, but it'll go out of play for a throw-in. Throw-in on the near side, taken by Burns. Burns gets it into the middle to number 12, Jenna Sexton. She drops it back, and now it is cleared across the field. Martinez giving chase along with Gadara. Gadara gets ahead to it, can't quite get it to Kishkunis. And now the Hornets will drop it back and try and control on their own end. Gadara was able to get a foot to it, but is still controlled by the Hornets. Good pressure by the Thunder offense on these Hornet defenders, as now the ball is cleared off a Thunder attacker and out of play. We'll have a Hornet throw on the far side. Throw comes in towards Sexton. Sexton turns into the middle of the field and now drops it back. Now the ball's chipped into the Thunder end right to Esther Tan. She's able to control nicely there. First touch was a little big. She was able to track it down and get to it. And now Lily has it on the near side. Lily, nice pass up to Kopelman. Kopelman drops it back to Esther Tan. Tan with some space. Now pressure comes from Martinez. Tan sends it into the top of the box. It's headed away there. And now it will come to number 5, Jordan Neath. Her pass is intercepted, and the shot by Kishkunis is far wide left. And we'll have another goal kick for Kalamazoo, as the Thunder feeling a little pressured, I'm sure. Dominating this game, but having nothing to show for it on the scoreboard. And there's 35 minutes left in the second half. Now McCoy approaches, boots the ball away to midfield. There it is, headed up by Karsten. Now it's chopped high in the air and comes to Val Lilly. Lilly's pass is deflected into the air, and there to track it down is Kopelman. Kopelman runs into 2 defenders and can't get away from them. The ball comes free to Lilly. Lilly has it taken away by Sexton, and now it goes out of play, and we will have a Thunder throw on the near side. Tan to take the throw for the Thunder. She does so now, and she looked for Kopelman, couldn't quite get there. It's intercepted, and now it comes free to Jackie Short for the Hornets. She drops it back to Burns. Burns brings it forward, now sends it up to midfield looking for Sexton, but Shelby Anthony is there to intercept. She can't control, though, and Martinez does for the Hornets. Her pass is too far for 15, Rachel Dander, and it will roll slowly into the Thunder end and out of play for a Thunder throw deep on their side. Esther Tan will take the throw for the Thunder, now back in their own, deep in their own territory, which is a place they haven't been very often so far. That throw comes in, is headed out by Burns for the Hornets, and Tan will move up several yards and throw it again. Her throw now comes in to Shannon. Shannon, nice turn, gets her on one defender, now gets her on the second, pokes it into the middle where it's taken by Lily. Lily, good job sliding through to get it to Carson, and Carson plays it to Shelby Anthony as the Thunder switch the field. Anthony now comes forward, sends it deep on that far side and too far for Kishkunis. He'll roll out of play, and Jenna Sexton will take a throw in for the Hornets. 34 minutes left in the second half. The score still not there, as it's 0-0 still here at Joe Bean Stadium. Now nice move by Karsten to send it forward into the Hornet end. Now it's cleared back to midfield, and Kishkunis will try and control there. She can't. Now we have a chance, as I believe that's Sexton coming in for the Hornets. Her pass through is met by the foot of Liebador and sent out of play, and it'll be a throw for the Hornets back near midfield. Throw comes in on the far sideline. Now it's dropped back to the thrower and chopped high in the air there. Over to get it is Kishkunis. She will control and turn up the field for the Thunder and send it into the middle. That pass is intercepted, though, and now sent towards the top of the box. Out to get it is Tan, and Tan chips it high in the air. Now Orweiler fights for it. The ball comes free and is sent back to midfield, as the Hornets now have some possession in the Thunder end. Sexton gets to it and turns upfield. Now she sends it to the right side of the box where Anthony is for the Thunder, and she clears it away out of bounds. Now throw in towards Sexton. Sexton able to turn, gets away from 2 defenders, but the pass is intercepted by Shelby Anthony, but it's still controlled by the Hornets in the Thunder end. Now they get it to Burns. Burns has it at the top of the box. Before she can get a shot off, Tan gets to her, and coming in nicely to clear it away is Karsten as it comes to Gadara near midfield. Gadara's pass towards Kopelman is slightly behind her, though, and we'll have a throw in for Megan Burns and the Hornets. Still scoreless here in the game, as we're just about an hour in, 60 minutes in. 32-22 left in the second half, as we're starting to see some offensive life from the Hornets, which is kind of scary because the Thunder haven't been able to put a goal on the board just yet. Now we'll have a Thunder throw deep in their own end on the far sideline. Kishkunis will take the throw and get it into Carrie Shannon. Shannon, guarded by Martinez, turns, gets around her, and sends it forward. That pass finds Guidera. Guidera now crosses it looking for Orweiler. Pass a little too far, and it's taken away by Burns. Burns sends it in towards Short. Short picks it up and sends it in. Now giving chase, I believe that's 15 Dander. She cannot keep up with it, and it will roll over the end line for a Thunder goal kick.
Now entering the game for the Thunder.
Now we have a Thunder substitution. Number 8, Annie Hamilton, enters the game, and she will replace number 4, Caitlin Kishkunis. So Thunder goal kick now with 31:20 left in the game. Liebador approaches and boots the ball away. It finds the head of Shannon. She flicks it towards midfield. There's a handball by Burns. She went up and basically caught it in the air to control it. And we'll have a Thunder free kick near midfield. Shannon takes the kick quickly and gets it to Laura Karsten. Karsten now on the left side to Shelby Anthony as the Thunder press forward. Still looking for the first goal of the match by either team. Now it's sent forward into the box, and on one hop, McCoy will take it for the Hornets. Good luck there from Karsten, looking for either Kopelman or Orweiler, but a little too far, and McCoy takes it easily. Now McCoy boots it to midfield. There it's headed down and finds Orweiler momentarily, and she gets it to Kopelman. Kopelman back to Orweiler. Orweiler now on the near side with it. Turns into the middle. Has 3 defenders to beat. Gets by 2 of them and now passes it off to Guidera. Guidera one touch into Kopelman. Kopelman has it taken away. Now it comes to Lilly. Lilly fires a shot. It's deflected away. And now chipped back to the right side of the box and Lilly. Lilly tries to control near the end line. It's taken away by Burns and cleared over that end line. And we will have the 6th corner kick of this match for the Thunder as the Thunder press forward again, looking for that elusive first goal. Carrie Shannon lines up to take it for the Thunder. She approaches, boots the ball away. It's towards the back post. There's a head to it for the Thunder, and now it's cleared away back to the edge of the box. It's tried to be chipped back in. It's deflected and now sent back out. Hamilton giving chase for the Thunder. Now it's cleared back to midfield, and the Thunder defense will take it there. Liebador has it, now keeping it away from Jackie Short, or the Thunder defenders, as Esther Tan now has it on the near side. Tan stops, controls at midfield, and crosses to Shelby Anthony. Anthony now takes it up the left side and gets it up to Karsten. Karsten has 2 defenders on her and drops it back to Anthony. Anthony now on the left side looking for Hamilton. It does find Annie Hamilton, and she'll drop it right back to Anthony. Anthony now looking forward for Guidera, has it momentarily intercepted, but it's back in the hands of the Thunder. Now it's to Shannon at midfield, and Shannon looks for Lilly on the near side. The pass is behind her, though, and too far and goes out of play. We'll have 3 more Hornet substitutions. Number 7, 2, and 10. That's Jordan Lewis, Alex Grofsky, and Sam Boss come in, replacing numbers 15, 4, and 12. That's Rachel Dander, Julia Schroeder, and Jenna Sexton. Now the Hornets clear it high in the air and out of play, and Esther Tan will have a throw in from her own end. Tan throws it in, finds the head of Lilly. Now it's headed back into the Thunder end, and Lilly will control and drop it to Tan. Tan gets it to Bucky Liebador. Liebador now on the left side to Anthony as the Hornets pressure forward a little bit. Now on the left side to Annie Hamilton. Hamilton brings it forward and crosses midfield. She's by 1 defender, now sends it forward, and it's intercepted there. But apparently the ball went out of play, and we will have a Hornet throw-in. That throw-in comes to Martinez, and she battles with Shannon on that far sideline. The ball goes off Shannon, and we'll have a throw-in at midfield, and another substitution for the Hornets, as entering is Olofsson.
24, Bjarni Olofsson.
Olofsson enters for the Hornets and replaces, I believe that's Jackie Short coming to the sideline. It is, and play goes on. As we have a Thunder throw now on that far sideline. Throw comes in, goes past Guidera, and will now be chipped back into the Thunder end. Headed on by Karsten and back to Bucky Liebador. Liebador now sends it a little too far for Tan, and Lilly drops back to get it to Esther Tan, and Tan sends it forward to Lilly on the near sideline. Lilly into the middle to Shannon. Shannon controls in the middle and gets it to a little far for Laura Karsten. That's going to be intercepted. And Karsten is able to backtrack and get it to Orweiler. Good job by Karsten there to keep after the ball. Now it's to Annie Hamilton on the left side, and she'll think better of drawing forward and dropping it back to Anthony. Anthony chips it in. It's over the head of Orweiler. Kopelman runs after it, and now we have a foot race to the right side. That ball is cleared away, I believe, by Burns, and we'll have a Thunder throw to be taken by Val Lilly deep in the Hornet end. Lilly surveying the field. Now throws in for Kopelman. Kopelman has it on the right side of the box. She drops it back to Lilly. Lilly gets a cross in toward the back post. And it's just over the head of Gadara. Hamilton is there to chip it back in, and that meets a defender's leg and is sent back out. Now it's headed back into the box, still being headed around, kept up in the air, and now a volley sent on goal by Hamilton is scooped up by Courtney McCoy, and we remain scoreless with 26-20 left in this second half. McCoy boots it away to midfield. There it finds Karsten, but she has it taken away, and that pass is intercepted by Val Lilly. Now it comes to Orweiler at midfield, and she drops it to Karsten. Karsten forward to Gadara. Gadara tried to get it into the middle to Orweiler and had it deflected and taken away by Martinez. Now it's sent forward by the Hornets. Olafson runs into trouble in the form of Orweiler. Orweiler sends it forward. Gadara's giving chase, and the defender will let the ball roll over the end line for a goal kick, as Gadara could not quite track it down. We'll have another substitution for the Hornets now. Entering is number 19, C.J. McCarthy. And she is replacing... Give me just a sec to get to the sideline here. Looks like number 16, Stephanie Veerbeek. As McCoy approaches for the Hornets and boots the ball away. And it's controlled there by the Hornets, now sent forward into the Thunder end. That'll roll out of play, and we'll have a Thunder throw from their own end with 25 minutes left in this second half. Esther Tan will take the throw for the Thunder. She has Lilly down the sideline, throws farther than Lilly. That's headed into the middle and to Carrie Shannon. Shannon gets it up to Orweiler. Orweiler drops it back to Karsten and now goes forward for the attack. Karsten bringing forward now. Stops and drops it back to Shelby Anthony. Anthony now presses forward for the Thunder and sends it in towards the top of the box. She finds Gadara. Gadara turns, gets it to Shannon. It's a little far back. Shannon has to backtrack to get it. She does so and drops it to Esther Tan. Tan controls, now sends it forward towards the top of the box. That is headed away, but it comes straight to Karsten. Karsten now tries to bring it in. Her touch is a little big, and it is cleared away and out of play on that far side. We'll have a Thunder substitution now. Anna Siebold re-entering the game for the Thunder.
Julia Schroeder.
Replacing Sarah Gadara and entering for the Hornets, number 4, Julia Schroeder. And she replaces Megan Martinez. Now the Thunder throw comes in. Couldn't quite get it back to Hamilton, but now it's chipped forward. Kopelman gets a foot to it. It's back towards Siebold. Siebold gets a foot on it. And now it's taken away by Kalamazoo. And they will control and come the other way. Olafson is forward for the Hornets, and they try and get it to her. Now she's in a foot race with Liebedor. Liebedor wins that foot race and clears the ball back up the sideline. Nice job to keep it in play. And now sent into the middle where it's intercepted by Hamilton. Hamilton tries to send it forward. No luck there. And now it's turned back by the Hornets. Sent down that far sideline. Shelby Anthony will give chase and let the ball roll over the end line for a Thunder goal kick. 23 minutes and 20 seconds left in the half for the Thunder to hopefully get a goal on the board, as neither team has been able to do so yet. Thunder have definitely had more chances than the opposing Hornets, but no goals so far in this match here at Joe Bean Stadium. Now Tan controls on the near side and sends it forward to Kopelman. Kopelman drops it back to Lilly. Lilly's touch a little big and it's taken away, but the pass is too far for Burns, and we'll have a Thunder throw for Esther Tan. Tan on the near side, throws it into Lilly. Lilly control, sends it back to Tan. Tan, nice job to fake out the attacker, Olafson, and drop it back to Liebedor. Liebedor sends it to Anthony on the left side, and Anthony sends it forward to Hamilton. Hamilton touches it into the middle, is able to control, and now comes forward. Tries to split two defenders, goes to the outside, and gets around them. Now sends it forward looking for Siebold. That pass is deflected away and controlled by the Hornets for now. Now it rolls free to Karsten. Karsten chips it in. Orweiler flicks it on. Now Kopelman's after it. no goals on the board for either team. This throw comes in now, makes its way to Kopelman on the left side of the box. She drops it for Seabolt. She sends it in the middle, bounces over Orweiler. Now it's flicked up in the air. Orweiler gets ahead to it. It doesn't make its way to Lily. It's still being headed around. Now it does get to Lily. Lily heads it back, and it comes to Orweiler, and now to Lily, and Lily will drop it back for Tan. Tan controls and sends it forward. That pass, though, is deflected away by Megan Burns, and now the ball is sent up and out of play at midfield, and we'll have one more substitution for each team.
Now into the game.
Aaron Strom enters the game for the Thunder, replacing Shelby Anthony. And Jenna Sexton, number 12, enters the game for the Hornets,
Aaron Strom,
replacing, I believe, number 18, Rachel Pitzer. Now the throw from Esther Tan goes to Orweiler. Orweiler heads it up and over the defender, and the help comes to clear it away. Now Lily will take the throw for the Thunder. She does so and gets it in towards Kopelman. Kopelman runs into trouble, and the ball is cleared away, and Kopelman will take this throw for the Thunder deep in Hornet territory. Kopelman surveying the field, throws it into Shannon. Shannon controls on that end line, and now her cross attempt is deflected over the end line. We'll have the 7th corner kick of the match for the Thunder. The kick comes in from Shannon. It's cleared back towards midfield. Esther Tan will let it go past her, and it will go to Liebedor. She'll send it to Aaron Strom. Strom now with it on the left side, lines up, sends it in towards the top of the box. It's over the head of Kopelman. Lily's in behind the defense. She made a great effort to get to a bouncing ball. It bounced too high in the air for her, though. And the ball will roll over the end line for a Hornet goal kick with 20 minutes left in the match. McCoy lines up to take the kick for the Hornets. And she approaches and boots the ball away. Finds the head of Shannon. She sends it right back in towards Kopelman, but now it's deflected back to midfield. There it's deflected by Carson and taken by Strom. Strom gets to Annie Hamilton. Hamilton on that far sideline being chased down by Olafson, gets it away to Seabolt. Seabolt now turns into the middle of the field. Nice move by Seabolt. The touch was a little big, though, and it'll be deflected back to midfield by the Hornet defense. Tan takes it there and sends it on the left side to Lily. Lily one touch back to Esther Tan. Tan out into the middle looking for Shannon. Shannon goes down, no call. And it will be controlled by the Hornets as Shannon gets a foot to it now and turns it back, but the Hornets will maintain possession. Now Lily gets to the ball. There will be a foul called on number 2, Alex Grofsky, and the Thunder will now have a free kick that Shannon will take. Shannon gets in the middle to Karsten. Karsten has some space. She's not afraid to shoot from there. She lines up, gets it to Orweiler on the left side now. Orweiler, one touch into the middle. She fires a shot on goal, and it is picked up by McCoy off of one hop. Thunder desperately looking for that elusive goal in this match so far. And so far, McCoy has been equal to the task in the second half. Her punt comes to midfield, and Karsten heads it high in the air. Now Shannon sends it on the near side, looking for Lily. Kopelman back to try and get it, but Burns is able to send it in for the Hornets. Now coming out of goal to pick this up is Kelsey Graham for the Thunder, and she will control in the box. Now she boots it away. Good kick. Will travel high in the air just beyond midfield. It's headed down, and Karsten will chip it forward for the Thunder. Kopelman's giving chase along with Orweiler. It's towards Kopelman. Kopelman tried to get in the middle. It's deflected away. And McCoy is able to just get to it before it rolls over the end line for another Thunder corner kick. Good defense there by number 13, Jen Gately, for the Hornets, deflecting the pass from Kopelman, intended for Orweiler in the middle. Now McCoy's punt to midfield again. Shannon heads it back into the Hornet end. Now it's headed back into the Thunder end and bounced high in the air. Shannon drops it back to Esther Tan. And Tan controls here on the near side. She sends it forward looking for Kopelman. Kopelman flicks it onto Lily. Lily has it on the near side. She's on the sideline. Nice pass into the middle to Kopelman. And it's tipped away on the edge of the box. Now rolls towards the end line. And it will be cleared and go out of play on the near sideline for a throw-in. Lily will take the throw-in for the Thunder. 17.5 minutes left. It comes in, and a foul will be called on Carrie Shannon as the person defending her, Alex Grofsky, went to the ground from Shannon's arm as Shannon tried to control that ball. So free kick for the Hornets, travels to midfield. Gets past both Shannon and Grofsky and comes to Olafson. Olafson's pass goes off of Grofsky and almost right back to her. But now it is cleared away by Leibador and fought over at midfield. And Karsten gets a foot to it now for the Thunder, and it will roll out of play. It will actually fly out of play as we have a substitution now. Entering is number 15, Rachel Jandar, as she replaces number 10, Sam Voss. Number 3, Megan Burns will take this throw for the Hornets. Her throw comes in, takes a hop, and is controlled by Lily. And now Shannon can't quite flick it up in the air to her liking, and it goes out of play for another throw. Burns will take this again for the Hornets. 16 and a half minutes left in the match now. The throw bounces free to Karsten, and Karsten plays it to Aaron Strom. Strom on that far side now sends it forward. If it gets past the defender, Orweiler's faster. It is past the defender. The goalkeeper is to it first, though, as it was a little too far. Good idea there, though, looking for Orweiler with that blazing speed up top. Pass was a little too far, and McCoy will control for the Hornets. Now she approaches and boots the ball away. Travels well past midfield. Good kick there. And it's controlled by Esther Tan. Good job by her. But she sends it forward to Kopelman. Kopelman flicks it forward up in the air now. And it's headed away by the Hornet defense. Now Shannon controls the ball for the Thunder and sends it to Orweiler on the right side. Orweiler tracks it down, keeps it in play on the near side. Now turns into the middle with it. She's to the right edge of the box. She tries to send it across, and it comes free. Lily gets a shot off. It's deflected by the defender. The defender almost didn't deflect it off goal. It just hit missed by maybe 2 or 3 yards to the right side of the net. And we will have the Thunder's 8th corner kick of the match. They're good on corners. Let's see if we can finally punch one in. Shannon approaches, boots the ball away. It's towards the top of the box and headed out. Annie Hamilton will track it down for the Thunder, as she can't quite turn and control, and it will be sent back to midfield and Olafson. Tan is back for the Thunder. She is able to keep it away from Olafson very nicely and turns it back in. It's forward to Kopelman. Kopelman now plays it up to Siebold, I believe, on that, or Hamilton on that left side. Hamilton into the middle, meets a second defender, can't get around her. That's Grofsky again, and now it's controlled by the Hornets on that far sideline. Still scoreless, 14:39 left in the match, as we now have a foul call at midfield against Annie Hamilton and the Thunder, and we'll have a free kick for the Hornets. Waiting on the free kick, still scoreless, 14:15 left in the match. That free kick comes forward, is sent back by Karsten, and Seabolt will drop it back into the Thunder and looking for Lily. Lily can't get to it first. Burns does for the Hornets. Now she turns into the middle and drops it on the left side for 15 Dandar. Dandar tries to get a cross in. Nice job by Val Lily to track back and block that cross, and now it's up to Kopelman. Kopelman has 3 defenders around her and drops it back to Lily. Lily looks, sends it forward and across the field looking for Orweiler. Orweiler gets to it, heads it, and now has it taken away by Jenna Sexton as the header was too far. Now pass into the middle. Orweiler slides to get a foot to it. It bounces off a defender and comes to Hamilton. Hamilton gets it to Shannon in the middle. Shannon goes to her left and drops it back to Aaron Strom. Strom now sends it forward for the Thunder. It's deflected away, but comes straight to Shannon, and she'll send it on the right side to Lily. Lily forward to Kopelman. Kopelman, nice job to turn. She's to the top of the box. She tries to get a shot with the left foot. It turns into a pass to Seabolt. Seabolt can't get a touch on it. And now Orweiler heads it back towards the top of the box. But it is cleared away by the defense. Now Esther Tan has a little trouble controlling the ball. And she's able to get it back to Leibador. But Strom's pass, looking for Hamilton, is off the mark, and we'll have a Hornet throw-in near midfield as they sub in 2 more. Jackie Short, number 9, and number 6, Maria Rich, enter the game for the Hornets. They will replace number 24, Olafson, and Piers number 7, Jordan Lewis. So we have 12 and a half minutes left in the match, still scoreless. Now Orweiler deflects it into the Hornet end, but the Hornets are able to control and send it back into the Thunder end. Lily gets ahead to it, and it will come free to Aaron Strom. Strom controls, now sends it forward looking for Seabolt. Seabolt sends it into the middle to Shannon. Shannon now to Kopelman. Kopelman looks for and finds Lily on the near side. Lily brings it forward for the Thunder now. And she will control and touch it into the middle to Kopelman. Kopelman brings it even farther forward. Now, good pass in the middle, looking for Carson. Carson has it on the left side of the box. She tries to get a shot off. It's deflected away. It'll roll over the end line, and we'll have another Thunder corner. This will be their 9th of the match. They are 0 for their last 8. And it looks like Orweiler is over there, along with possibly Shannon. Now, kick comes in, Orweiler drops it back to Shannon. Shannon chips it into the box, and it's headed away there by the Hornet defense. Now, Strom picks it up. Strom has it taken away, though, and now the Hornets come back. Still controlling at midfield. Can't tell who it is from here. Well, the Hornets still have the ball now on the right side. The pass is too far for the attacker, and it will roll out of play for a Thunder throw-in that Aaron Strom will take as we come up on 11 minutes left in the match. Strom throws it in. It goes past Seabolt. Seabolt turns past the defender and now burns her down the sideline. Seabolt tries to turn into the middle. She goes down. No foul call there. And the ball sent back into the Thunder end. Now it's still controlled by the Hornets. Nicely taken away there. I believe that's Hamilton. Now coming forward with it. Oh, that was Strom. Strom sends it forward, and it's too far for everybody. That will roll over the end line. We'll have a Hornet goal kick. Is now entering is number 16,
Now
Stephanie Verbeek.
Number 16, Stephanie Verbeek.
Verbeek enters, and it looks like she will replace looks like number 19, CJ McCarthy. Now a goal kick for the Hornets with 10 minutes left in the match. Still scoreless here at Joe Bean Stadium. It's headed back in. Seabolt's giving chase along with Sexton, and Sexton will clear it away out of bounds and out of the stadium. Now Seabolt rushes over to the side to take the Thunder throw. Seabolt throws it back to Annie Hamilton. Hamilton has it go a little past her, and she drops it back to Aaron Strom. Strom steps forward, gets around the defender, but the touch is too big, and it'll roll out of play for a Hornet throw for Sexton on that far side. With this throw, we'll have another substitution by the Hornets. Number 18, Rachel Pitzer, enters, and she will replace number 12, Jenna Sexton, who is about to take that throw. Now the throw comes in, controlled by the Hornets, and dropped back. Now it's taken away by Shannon. This could be the chance for the Thunder. Shannon can't quite control the ball, though the touch was a little big, and the defender got to it at the same time Shannon did. It was cleared out of play, and we'll have another Hornet throw. Now we ready for another Hornet substitution. Number 21, Megan Martinez, comes back in. And trotting off the field, looks like number 2, Alex Grofsky. The Hornet throw comes in, is headed forward, comes to Seabolt, and Seabolt drops it back. Now sent forward to Orweiler. Orweiler gets it across. Lily is to it on the far right side of the box. She turns a shot back in. It's off the crossbar. Val Lily's shot goes off the crossbar and through to the other side. It goes out for a Thunder throw. And that ball was 2 inches too high for a Thunder goal. The Thunder still control. It comes in. Seabolt tries to control on the left side. She gets across in. It looks like it's deflected into the side netting, and we'll have the Thunder's 10th corner kick of the match off of what has to be their closest attempt of the evening as we go inside of 8 minutes left in this match. Comes into Orweiler. Now Shannon chips it in towards the center. It's past the goalkeeper. Now Lily gives chase on the far side. Lily tracks it down on the end line. She'll send it in again. It goes through Kopelman and into the middle, and there it is cleared away by the defense. Now Strom sends it back in for the Thunder, and it's played back out to Esther Tan. Tan will control and drop it back to Liebedor. And Liebedor will keep it away from short and get it to Aaron Strom. 7.5 minutes left now, still scoreless here at Joe Bean Stadium. And that ball does end up going out of play. We'll have a Hornet throw on the far left side, or far side. Thunder's attacking is to their left. Now that throw comes in, squirts away from the Hornet attacker and comes to Ellie Kopelman. Kopelman drops it back to Karsten, and Karsten into the middle to Kopelman. Kopelman plays it across for Esther Tan, and Tan will bring it forward. Tan brings it across midfield, goes a little too far forward for Val Lilly. Was really the only option Tan had, but the ball goes out of play for a Hornet throw. This throw on the near side comes in, unable to be controlled. Kopelman takes it away and gets it to Orweiler. Orweiler tried to go back to Kopelman. It was deflected, and we'll have another Thunder throw for Val Lilly. Lilly throws in, looking for Orweiler. That's deflected, back out of play, and Lilly will throw it again after taking a few steps forward. 6.5 minutes now as the ball comes in towards Carrie Shannon. Martinez goes down, but Val Lilly is able to control for the Thunder. Now she turns and brings it back deep into the Hornet end. Her advance is stopped, and the ball cleared out of play, and her throw comes in quickly towards Shannon. Now the ball rolling back towards midfield. Shannon gets to it and gets it to Aaron Strom. Strom takes a couple steps forward, gets her left foot to it. That pass is intercepted, though. Now the Hornets are back the other way with Jackie Short. Remember, she has 9 of their 14 goals on the season. She cuts it into the center of the field. She has 2 helpers now, but the pass into the middle is deflected. Still controlled there. I believe that's... I can't quite tell, but either way, the Thunder defense is equal to the task, and they are able to clear the ball away. We'll have a Thunder throw-in now on the far side. 5 minutes, 45 seconds left in this match. Still scoreless here at Joe Bean Stadium. Now it's sent back in deep to the Thunder end. Liebedor will trot back and let it go over the end line. And we'll have a Thunder goal kick. 5.5 minutes remaining in the match. Graham quickly sets the ball down, and Liebedor gets it quickly out to Esther Tan. Everything quickly now for the Thunder as they are trying to get a goal on the board and preserve their perfect record so far. Esther Tan controls and drops it back to Bucky Liebedor. Liebedor on the left side to Aaron Strom. Strom controls with 5:05 left and brings it forward for the Thunder. Strom now gets a foot into it. It's past the defender and too far for everybody. Val Lilly had the right idea trying to give chase. Orweiler looked like she was trying to stay onside when the pass was not thrown but kicked. Now Kopelman gets it off the throw, looks for Orweiler. Orweiler's going to be able to track it down on the far side near the end line. She cuts into the middle. She still has control. Runs into 2 defenders. Now it's tipped away, and Lilly will track it down for the Thunder. Lilly looks for Orweiler, but it goes to Kopelman, and now she drops it back to Orweiler. Orweiler chips it in. Shannon can't quite control. The help is there once again for the Hornets, and it's cleared back to midfield with 4:20 left. Now Tan controls and sends it in deep for the Thunder. That'll be headed back towards midfield, and now sent on forward by the Hornets. Now coming forward for the Hornets, that was number 15, Rachel Dandar. Her pass in the middle is intercepted, and Liebedor will play it on the left side for Strom. Strom's going to have to hustle to get there. She does get a foot to it, but it will roll out of play. And the Hornet player goes down on the far side off that tackle by Strom, and the clock will stop with 3 minutes and 49 seconds left as now she gets back up and is able to continue on. Neither player now is limping off.
Now entering the game for the Hornets.
For
Number 10,
the Hornets.
Sam Ross.
And Sam Ross will enter to replace her. I can't quite tell who it is at this point as she limps towards this near sideline. Looks like number 16, Stephanie Verbeek, coming off for the Hornets, and now we're back in play. Kopelman has the ball in the middle for the Thunder, being pressured, and now gets it to Esther Tan. Tan steps forward, gets it to Orweiler. Orweiler one-touches it on to Lilly. Lilly can't quite get there first. It's cleared out of bounds, and we'll have a throw for Lilly in the Hornet end. 3.5 minutes left in the match. She gets it to Carrie Shannon. Shannon now turns towards the end line. Keeps it in. It's flicked forward. It's just over the head of Kopelman. And now they backtrack, and Kopelman will drop it to Aaron Strom as the Thunder still control. Strom now to the left side, sends it forward. It's past the past one defender, but not past the second, looking for Annie Hamilton. We'll have a Thunder throw on the far side. Strom hurries to take it as we go inside of 3 minutes left in the match. She gets it into Seabolt. Seabolt back to Strom. Strom into double coverage on the left side, and it's kicked out of play again. Strom throws it into Karsten. Karsten now sends it across for Esther Tan as Tan comes forward to get it. Tan sends it to Orweiler. Orweiler. Nice. She turns into the middle. She fires a shot off with the left foot, and it is high and wide. That looked like sign of a desperation shot by Orweiler. If she'd been able to keep it down, it would have been good. But it went far too high, and we'll have a goal kick for McCoy with 2 minutes and 21 seconds left in this match. McCoy's kick goes straight up the middle of the field. Tan gets a foot to it, and it's deflected back towards the Hornets. Now it's controlled by Strom. Strom gets it forward to Karsten. Karsten in the middle, runs into trouble. Now it's sent forward. Tan is there to deflect the pass. It still finds its way to Jackie Short, though, for the Hornets. Short gets to the left side, now fires a shot off. Kelsey Graham dives and makes the stop, and now calls off Leibador as she runs out to pick it up. And that was a dangerous moment for the Thunder, as that quickly could have turned into a one-goal deficit with 100 seconds left, as opposed to a tie, as that found the feet of Jackie Short, the leading goal scorer for the Hornets. Now Hamilton fights on the far side for it. It goes out of play, and we'll have a Hornet throw. Not a lot of people here agree with that call, but it will stand. We'll have a Hornet throw on the far side as we go down to 1:20 left in the match. Now they're taking their time on the far side, looking to be the first team not to lose to the Thunder all season. Now pass forward, looking for Seabolt, headed back into the Thunder end, and Kopelman will track it down. Kopelman takes a touch. Now another one, sends it forward, looking for Hamilton. It's too far for her and rolls out of play. We'll have another throw in at midfield. There's 1 minute left in regulation. Now a pass comes in, and it's flicked towards the middle of the field. There to get it is Lily. She heads it forward. Doesn't make it to any Thunder players. Now sent forward towards Short again. Short drops it back. Lily's able to get to it. Now sent in. It finds the feet of Jackie Short. Short turns into the middle. Chips it across the top of the box. Tan misses with a stab at it, and it will go out of play. It'll be a corner kick
Hornet
for the Hornets. I think this might be their first of the match. It comes with 25 seconds left in regulation. So they set up to take it. The Wheaton defense has to withstand this. Now the official blows the whistle on the kick. Guess it was a little too, not quite in that corner. Now with 10 seconds left, the kick comes in. It's behind the end line. And now the last 5 seconds will tick off the clock.
2, 1.
And there's the final horn.
Regulation, there's no score.
There is no score. And retake the field. Looks like it'll be all the same players for the Thunder. Kishkunis is in. That might be the only change. Kishkunis is in up top for the Thunder now, and we are getting ready to get this game underway once again. The Hornets will have the ball first, and they kick off, and overtime is underway here at Joe Bean Stadium. The immediate pass goes out of play on the far side, and the Thunder will have the ball and a chance to control as Esther Tan prepares to throw it in. Tan does throw it in. It's headed up. Now finds the head of Shannon. Shannon gets it into the middle towards Seabolt. Seabolt gets it into the air, and it's off the head of Orweiler. Orweiler's header goes forward, and out to get the ball is McCoy for the Hornets. 30 seconds into overtime here at Joe Bean Stadium. As McCoy prepares to boot the ball away, she does so now, and it travels to the head of Carrie Shannon just on the Thunder side of midfield. Now it's tracked down by Sexton and dropped back for Schroeder for the Hornets. Now they play it back to McCoy, and McCoy sends it forward. Lily's able to get to it. Now it comes into Kopelman. Kopelman sends it forward. It's tipped away by the defender and sent back out. Kopelman fighting for it now, and it deflects off of Kopelman as the clearance effort deflects off Kopelman and rolls over the end line. We'll have a goal kick for the Hornets. Almost another good chance there for the Thunder. This whole game, you've just been waiting for the Thunder to finally get the ball in the goal. It just hasn't quite happened. Now we're in overtime, still waiting. McCoy steps back for the Hornets and approaches. Now she boots the ball away, doesn't quite make it to midfield, and it's headed forward by Karsten. Now it's headed back towards midfield and kept up in the air. Now sending it forward is Schroeder. She gets it up on the left side. And now it comes in. Kelsey Graham calls off Liebedor and will come out to get the ball. So Kelsey Graham controls for the Thunder in her own 18. Now she boots it away. A high kick travels beyond midfield off the head of Carrie Shannon and right to Anna Seabolt. Seabolt drops it back to Esther Tan. Tan now sends it in forward. It's over the head of the defense and then off the leg of Seabolt and went back the opposite way. Now the ball comes free on the left side to Aaron Strom. She gets it to Kishkunis. Kishkunis now with it comes into the middle and drops it back to Esther Tan. Tan controls, brings it up towards midfield, and now sends it in deep. That pass is deflected away and comes back to midfield where it is controlled by the Hornets. Now it's taken away by Karsten. Karsten to Shannon in the middle. Shannon runs into trouble. Two defenders once again, and I think Martinez comes away with it. Her pass to Sexton goes through Sexton under her foot, and it will roll out of play. We'll have a throw in for Caitlin Kishkunis. Kishkunis throws it in to Carrie Shannon. Shannon can't quite control, has it taken away by Sexton, and now the Hornets come back the other way. The pass for Sexton is a little far. Both yellow-cleated players on the field go after it, and Aaron Strom gets there first for the Thunder. She plays it back to Liebedor. Liebedor goes a little over the head of Shannon, and now Martinez drops it back. He can't be cleared, though. Now, Shannon sends it in looking for Orweiler. Also back for the Hornets is Jordan Neath. She gets to it first. Had quite the head start on that one, but now Kopelman tracks it down for the Thunder on the left side. Kopelman and Martinez fighting for it in the corner. Kopelman now turns, sends it. The pass does get through to the middle, but it is deflected away and comes back towards midfield. Now Karsten fighting for it with Rich. Rich gets the pass off, and now it's to Shannon. Shannon in the middle. She lines up a shot, and it's just over the crossbar. Carrie Shannon was a foot too high on that effort, and we know she can score it from there. There was a great chance for the Thunder to end this one right there here in sudden death overtime. But the ball flies over the crossbar, and we will have a goal kick for the Hornets with 6 minutes left in this first overtime period. McCoy sets the ball down and now approaches for the Hornets. Ball sent away, headed forward by Carrie Shannon back into the Hornet end. Orweiler gets a foot to it. Now comes free to Kopelman. Kopelman from the top of the box fires a shot away, and it's wide left of the goal. And we will have another goal kick for the Hornets. The Thunder now peppering the goal with shots 4 minutes into this overtime. The kick is quickly taken by McCoy and sent out on the near side. Now it's sent forward. Martinez, one touch into the middle. It's deflected by Shannon. Goes back into the box. Seabolt's giving chase. She gets to it first. She's upended by the keeper. The ball rolls out of play over the end line. The Thunder won a foul on the keeper as Seabolt was literally upended. Did a flip in the air before landing. As she was giving chase to that ball, she did beat the keeper to it. Her first touch was big. It rolled over the end line, and she was taken out of the play anyway. Didn't have a chance at it. But great hustle there by Anna Seabolt. Now McCoy boots the ball away. This one does make its way to midfield. There, the Thunder defense can't quite take the ball away, and it comes to Martinez. Martinez drops it back for the Hornets, and now it's sent deep into the Thunder end. Liebedor will track it down for the Thunder and control. Liebedor sends it forward to Kopelman. Kopelman tries to turn into the middle. It's deflected away by Martinez and out of play. Kishkunis will take a throw on the near sideline. Kishkunis with the throw now. Comes up the near sideline. It's off Martinez. She can't control, and Kishkunis will step forward and, well, give the ball to Kopelman a few steps forward, and Kopelman will throw it in. Kopelman throws, looking for Orweiler. It's headed back towards midfield, and now Sexton gets it into the middle to Martinez. Martinez flicks back for Sexton, but it goes out of play. Kishkunis will throw it in again. The throw comes in to Shannon. Shannon crosses into the middle to Esther Tan. Tan steps forward into the Hornet half. Her pass is deflected away. And now a fight for it at midfield as Sexton is able to come away with the ball for the Hornets. Her pass is deflected by Karsten, and Seabolt drops back to get it. Seabolt chips it back towards midfield, looking to get it back to the defense, but the Hornets are able to control and send it into the Thunder end. Kishkunis and Sexton giving chase. Kishkunis with a big head start gets to it first. Kishkunis drops it back to Liebedor. Liebedor now back to Kishkunis. Playing deep in the Thunder end now, as Kishkunis gives to Liebedor, and Liebedor sends it forward for Shannon. Shannon flicks it on very nicely, and coming back to get it is Orweiler. Orweiler goes down, going for the ball, and the foul is called on the Hornets with 3.5 minutes left in this first overtime period. This is sudden death again, so definitely keep your radio dials here, because otherwise you might miss the end of it. Aaron Strom prepares to take this free kick for the Thunder just on the Thunder half of the field. She approaches, boots the ball away towards the middle of the field. It's just over the head of Shannon, and now comes free and squirts back towards the middle of the field, where they get it to Rich for the Hornets. Rich brings it back across midfield, runs into Esther Tan, and can't keep control. Now the ball comes free to carry Shannon. Shannon sends it on the right side for Seabolt. It's headed back towards midfield, and Kopelman tracks it down for the Thunder. Kopelman has trouble with both defenders, and now the ball comes free and is cleared back towards midfield, but doesn't get there. It gets to Laura Karsten. Karsten's pass for Shannon is intercepted and sent back to midfield, where Strom will control for the Thunder. Thunder pressing forward now as Strom gets it to Kopelman. Kopelman turns into the middle, gets it to Shannon. Shannon now to the right side of the box. Shannon turns, and it's deflected away. She tried to squirt in a shot or a pass towards the box. It's deflected away and goes out of bounds. We'll have a Thunder throw back near midfield with 2:20 left in the first overtime. The throw comes into Lily. Lily back to Esther Tan, and Tan into the middle to carry Shannon. Shannon now to the middle of the field, and Aaron Strom. Strom sends it forward. It's headed away before it can reach Jamie Orweiler. And now we will have... Still waiting for the official call. It's going to be a throw-in for the Thunder on that far sideline. That throw comes in towards Seabolt. Seabolt is able to turn on the left side, on the far side, and her clearance effort is blocked out of play. It'll be a throw-in, and Seabolt will take it quickly for the Thunder. Seabolt approaches, throws it in. Shannon can't quite control, and the two defenders for the Hornets try and get it clear. They cannot get away from Shannon. And Kopelman now sent into the box, and it is caught there by McCoy for the Hornets. 1 minute and 20 seconds left in this first overtime, which has been basically all Wheaton so far. But now Tan controls the ball, gets it forward to Kopelman, right back to Tan. Tan chips it forward. Seabolt. Seabolt tried to go back for Lily, and now backtracking to get it is Esther Tan. Tan boots it away. It goes off a Hornet player and out of play as we have 1 minute left in the first overtime period. Tan's throw comes in to carry Shannon. Shannon, nice move to get around the defender. She flicked the ball in the air. Now, Shannon plays up on the right side for Lily. Here's a chance for the Thunder. If Lily can get the cross in, she slides down and cannot keep the cross from going over the end line. And we will have a goal kick for the Hornets. 37 seconds left in this first overtime period. Still no score on the board through 99.5 minutes of soccer. Now McCoy approaches and boots the ball away with 26 seconds left. Karsten tracks it down for the Thunder and sends it in. Giving chase is Seabolt. It's to the right side of the box. Seabolt will get there. She crosses it in high. It bounces on the 6-yard box, and out to get it is McCoy. She jumps up and catches it before Orweiler can get there. And the goalie does have the sort of right-of-way in that situation. Not much Orweiler can do. And McCoy will just put the ball on the ground and run out the time for this first half of overtime. And there it is. We will have a 2-minute halftime of overtime. Once again, now the Hornets will be moving from my right to my left, and the Thunder will move from my left to my right. So we're really hoping that goal over there by public safety finds a ball in it sometime in the next 10 minutes. Now Wheaton breaks the huddle, and they will retake the field to a cheer from their fans. And out there for the second half of overtime. It'll be Graham with Seabolt, Karsten, Liebedor, Strom, Hamilton, Shannon, Lilly, Gadara, Orweiler, and Kopelman for the Thunder. Very offensively minded lineup here for the Thunder. Here's the kickoff taken by Jamie Orweiler, gets it to Sarah Gadara. Gadara chips it forward for Lily. Lily's able to control. She's to the edge of the right side of the box. She chips it into the middle. It's just too far for Orweiler. Comes through the box, and it's off of Sexton, and we'll have a Thunder corner kick.
Thunder corner kick.
I want to say this is their 12th of the match, and a great play right off the kickoff, as the Thunder have created another chance for themselves with a corner kick. Orweiler and Shannon are over there. Shannon sends the ball into the box, and it's snatched out of the air nicely by McCoy. And the first Thunder threat of the second half of overtime. Still can't get the ball to the back of the net. Now McCoy boots it away. Lily's able to get a foot to it at midfield, but it was a good kick, and she can't quite control, but now the Hornets give it right back, and now a ball in through. Orweiler is giving chase with Rich. Orweiler gets a foot to it, and the ball will roll towards the end line. Rich can't save it, and the Thunder will have another corner kick.
Thunder.
Not 20 seconds from their last one. This will be on the near sideline, and Orweiler lines up to take it for the Thunder. Everyone on their feet here as Orweiler approaches and boots the ball away. It's a high kick. It's punched away by the keeper, McCoy. And now he comes out to the top of the box and is cleared back to midfield. There, Seabolt heads it up in the air, and it comes back to Liebedor. Liebedor chips it forward for the Thunder. It's headed back towards her. And the Thunder have to be careful here. They don't have a lot of people back, so they can't make sure they can't give up a counterattack as they try and score this goal. Nice pass in, deflects off Gadara. And now comes back, giving chase is number 7, Jordan Lewis. She'll track it down as she's defended by Aaron Strom on that far side in Thunder territory. Now Lewis comes in, still defended by Strom, and Strom nicely takes it away from her. Great steal by Aaron Strom, and she'll bring it back the other way. Now she passes into the middle looking for Karsten. Karsten gets to it first and sends it forward. Gadara can't quite control, and it comes to Sexton for the Hornets. Now in Thunder territory. Still, now the ball rolls free, and Kopelman will get to it for the Thunder. She sends it in deep. It's headed, but not out. A kick for the Thunder here on the near sideline. We will. Seabolt approaches. Looks like she will take it as the offense lines up at the top of the box on the left side. Seabolt's hand is in the air. She approaches. She boots the ball away. It's a good kick towards the top of the box. It reaches the head of Shannon. It's flicked forward to the edge of the box. Getting a foot to it is Kopelman, and it is deflected away by a defender. We'll have another Thunder corner, as they are certainly keeping the pressure on here in the first 3 minutes of overtime. Looks like Shannon is over there with Orweiler again. The pass comes in. Shannon sends it in, and it's to the side netting, out of play. And the score remains 0-0 with 6:45 left in the match. Now McCoy sends it on the right side, and now it's sent forward by the Hornets. And Aaron Strom is able to get to it first and send it back to Bucky Liebedor. Liebedor on the left side to Seabolt. Seabolt's first touch is too big. It's deflected back into the box, and out to get it is Kelsey Graham for the Thunder. Graham now approaches, boots the ball high in the air. It'll reach midfield. Bounces right on that midfield stripe and is controlled by Burns for the Hornets. Burns comes into Wheaton territory now, sends it forward, and Liebedor gets to it for the Thunder and sends it back into Hornet territory. And there, Gadara goes up, and we will have a foul call now, as there's a lot of complaining from the stands on the shove by Jen Gately to keep Gadara from getting ahead to that ball. Have a free kick for the Thunder now. Carrie Shannon lines up to take it. Shannon approaches, boots the ball away toward the top of the box. It's deflected back out, and Strom will approach. Strom chips it in towards the box again. It's headed up in the air. Orweiler goes down in the box. The crowd really wants a call. They will get none. Orweiler went up for that header, but now Shannon brings it to the right side and fires a shot wide, right, and high. Orweiler went up for the header and ended up falling to the turf from a collision. And that would have been a very tough call by the official to award a penalty kick here in overtime on that header there. Now the ball's headed back in. Gadara's after it. She can't quite get a foot to it. Goes down at the top of the box, and Burns is able to clear momentarily for the Hornets. It still doesn't make it out. Now Karsten has it for the Thunder. She turns. She's with it at the top of the box. And they can't quite get through once again. The Thunder doing everything they can to get this ball to the goal. That time they couldn't get a shot off, so there was too much traffic at the top of the penalty box. Now Erin Strom has it for the Thunder on the left side. 4:45 left in a scoreless match. Her cross in is headed away. Now it comes free, and Karsten sends it back in looking for Lily. Lily's tackle attempt goes awry, and the ball will roll out of play for a Hornet throw in. Throw high in the air, straight to Val Lilly. Lilly heads it into the middle of the field, headed back, and Lilly will get ahead to it again. It's too far for Shannon. Orweiler tracks back to get it for the Thunder, and she leaves it on for Kishkunis, or Hamilton over there. It is Kishkunis, sorry. Now it's cleared out of play. Linesman says Hornet throw with 4 minutes left in the game. Hornets taking their time. The throw comes in now to number 4, Julia Schroeder. She sends it forward. It's out of play, and the Thunder will have a throw just on the Hornets side of midfield. The throw comes in now, headed towards the middle. Thunder can't quite get to it, and Martinez clears it out of play. Another throw for the Thunder. This one comes in to carry Shannon. Shannon also can't get around the defender. Crowd wants a call there. Now it's sent into the Thunder and headed away by Liebedor to keep it away from Short. And it's cleared out of play. We'll have a Hornet throw in. Short gets it into Sexton, but she has it taken away by Shannon. Shannon sends it in deep. Orweiler. The offside flag is not up. Orweiler's behind the defense. She stops, top of the box. Now comes back to the middle as the defense gets back for the Hornets. She drops it to Allie Kopelman. Kopelman now plays it up to Anna Seabolt on the right side. Seabolt up to Lily. Lily on the right side looking for the cross. She's able to chip it with her left foot. Shannon gets ahead to it. It's headed back out of the box. Karsten comes forward. She goes down. Karsten was moving faster. Let's see what the foul call is, as Karsten is a little slow to get up. Karsten still on her hands and knees, crawling around on the field as the clock is stopped with 2:47 left. Now she does get up, and it will be a Thunder free kick from about 30 yards out. Orweiler is over the ball along with Carrie Shannon. 4-woman wall for the Hornets. This could be a great chance for the Thunder here. Shannon and Orweiler still there as the wall lines up at the top of the box. McCoy ready in goal. Looks like Shannon will take it. Shannon approaches, boots it away, and it's high over the goal. And with 2:40 left, we'll have a goal kick for the Hornets. The Thunder still looking for that goal. McCoy lines up to take this goal kick now. 2.5 minutes left as she approaches. She boots the ball away. Goes to midfield, and now Jackie Short will give chase, but Liebedor will get to it first. It's headed back into the Thunder end, and Liebedor gets to it again. Now it comes to Lily. Little miscommunication between Lily and Shannon. And Megan Burns comes away with it for the Hornets. She streaks into Thunder territory. She's towards the top of the box. She leaves it in, and out to get it is Kelsey Graham with 2 minutes left in the match. Graham boots it away. Good kick, goes beyond midfield, takes a hop. Orweiler with 3 defenders. Nice flick on by Orweiler. Here she comes to the right side of the box. Orweiler into the box on the right side, chips a shot in, and it's deflected over the goal. Great save by McCoy as the crowd groans.
Thunder corner kick.
So close for Jamie Orweiler. If McCoy was 3 inches shorter, that's a goal. That's why you have tall goalkeepers, though. Now we'll have a Thunder corner with 1.5 minutes left. Orweiler trots over to take it with Shannon on the far side. It comes in. It's placed by Orweiler. Shannon sends it in. There's a head to it by Karsten, and it's over the goal as well. We'll have a goal kick with 1 minute and 20 seconds left for Courtney McCoy and the Hornets, as time is ticking away from the Wheaton Thunder, who have literally done just about everything offensively except to get a goal. That goal kick comes to midfield. It's headed back in. Karsten gets to it now and gets a foot to it. Or Weiler flicks it forward, it's to Guidera. Guidera tries to get into the middle. It's deflected away. Lily gets to it. She tries to fire a shot off. It's wide right as we go inside of 50 seconds left. Now McCoy will take her time, taking the ball to the 6-yard box. She places it down with 40 seconds left. Now she'll back up. Hopefully she'll kick it away with 30 seconds left, as she approaches and does so with 31 seconds left on the clock. Karsten gets ahead to it. It's back into the Hornet end. No one there for the Thunder as Burns clears it away. Now Strom heads it back into Hornet territory and cleared back to midfield. Now Seabolt will have a throw for the Thunder with 15 seconds left. The throw comes in. It's headed up in the air and cleared out of play. 10 seconds left. Seabolt will take the throw. 6 seconds left. It comes in, doesn't make it in play. And that is how this game will come to a close.
The final score after 2 overtimes.
And the final score through 2 overtimes. This game ends in a scoreless tie here at Joe Bean Stadium.
A reminder, the next home game for the Wheaton women's soccer team is on Saturday night at 5 p.m. right here at Joe Bean Stadium against North Park University.
And it was a great effort by the Thunder. They just could not get the ball to find the back of the net in this one through 110 minutes of play. And they got so close so many times, and it just didn't happen for them today. Certainly a surprising result as they had scored at least 2 goals in every match up to this point. But as it is a tie and not a loss, so the Wheaton Thunder now come to have their record dropped, quote-unquote, to 10-0-1 on the season. And Coach Pete Felsky will come up for a post-game interview. He comes up now. We'll get his thoughts on this match as you join us now, Coach. Well, it's got to be a tough one for your team to not come out and get a goal.
Yeah. Well, I'm not too upset, believe it or not. I thought we didn't play very well, but at the same time, we were trying to go through 9 defenders. Soccer's a crazy game like that, and some days you find a way, and some days you don't. But for the most part, we're not. We see a lot of formations. Different formations against us, a lot of them to keep us from scoring goals. Tonight was a much different one than we've seen in the past, and hopefully we won't see that again. But I was not at all concerned about losing this game. I don't think Kalamazoo played a style that was dangerous offensively by any stretch. But we need to find a way to score regardless of what we're going up against.
Yeah. Very, very good point there, Coach. From up here, it looked like they played great. They certainly created chances offensively despite that defense. It would have been great to have one end up in the goal, but as you said, trying to go through 9 defenders is awfully difficult.
Yeah, today I think we can learn a lot from this game. We're not going to get 40 opportunities to score goals every game. We may be limited, but we need to find a way to knock one in. And today we didn't. We certainly had opportunities, but we'll learn a lot from this and get better.
All right, yes. Thank you very much, Coach.
All right.
It was a great game. And thanks once again for coming up. And
thank you.
Great effort by your squad out there tonight. Well, there you have it. Coach Pete Felsky's thoughts on tonight's game. And he stated it very well. The Thunder did play very well. They didn't get necessarily quite the total number of opportunities that they have in the past offensively. But as you heard the coach say, this was a very different style being played against them defensively. And yeah, from a little soccer experience myself, trying to when the whole other team is back on defense the entire game, it's extremely frustrating and indeed very difficult to score. Soccer, one sport where the prevent defense can be fairly effective, as the Hornets of Kalamazoo College showed here tonight. So there you have it. as the fans exit out of Joe Bean Stadium now with the first tie of the year for this Thunder squad. It ends in a 0-0 scoreless tie. Not much by way of offense from the Hornets, but their defense certainly did keep the Thunder off the board, despite the Thunder did get 31 shots off. I think a lot of them came in that overtime. 8 shots on goal to only 2 shots for Kalamazoo. But none of those Wheaton shots or opportunities were able to find the back of the net. And we end up with a scoreless tie. So that'll do it for me. This is Jonathan Hensel telling you your 10-0-1 Thunder women played a great game. And I will now send it back to Noah in the studio.